Tonight we're making fried catfish. I've already got the oil preheated, the skillet full of vegetable oil. So if you drop a little bit of your batter, or yeah, no, it's not batter, it's breading. So drop a little bit of the breading, and if it sizzles like that, can you see that? Then you know the oil's hot enough. So I'm gonna take this giant fish patty. I hope it all fits in the pan. Oh shoot, I made a big mess. It's not a fish patty though, it's a fish fillet. I don't know why I called it fish patty. That's what I do. Call things the wrong name. So you're gonna cook this. It really depends on the thickness of the catfish, how long you cook it. But I'm gonna say a couple of minutes on each side. And I put the one side down. I think it's the skin side. I put that down the first time. And as Chef Ramsay would say, always put your fried things down away from you. That way, in case some pops out, it's not gonna get on you and burn you. If you can see that this catfish fillet has one end cut off, it's because I did a sample piece to see if the seasonings were right. And they were. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and cook the whole piece. I really feel like I should have cut the other end off though, because it's too big for the skillet. So for the breading, I just took a Ziploc bag. I don't have much left in here. Took a Ziploc bag and mixed like half and half all-purpose flour and yellow cornmeal. And then I put some salt and pepper in there. But I didn't put a lot of salt and pepper because you can season this, you know, after it's cooked, once it's on your plate. And this catfish comes from Fresh Market in Rogers, Arkansas. And sometimes they have the most delicious catfish. And it tastes so much like my hometown. Like, where I'm from is down close to Helena, Arkansas on the Mississippi River. And the catfish from the river is so delicious. It just tastes muddy. And I know that doesn't sound delicious, but it is delicious. So this, here in Northwest Arkansas, the only place I know that you can get good fried catfish is at Harp's Grocery Store Deli. Because I so far have not found one single restaurant in Northwest Arkansas that has good fried catfish. And if somebody says Catfish Hole, I'm going to strongly disagree. Sorry, Catfish Hole, but I don't like your catfish. I've been there so many times and totally disappointed every single time I've ever been there. I think they're not really Southern people. I don't know where they're from, but yeah, that's not how we make catfish in the South. That's not a very nice thing to say, but a lot of people love that place. They really do. I guess I'm just hard to please. So don't take what I'm saying the wrong way. I'm really hard to please with catfish. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and flip this over. And again, you don't want to do what I do. You want to get your pan the right size for catfish. So I'm watching the timer on this and giving it like 2 minutes. 2 minutes per side. But where I come from, we've had good catfish. You know, like at the restaurants and stuff. don't know what's going on up here. Why does nobody have good catfish? You know what? There was one place that I liked their fried fish, but it was not Catfish. But they went out of business here, and that was Long John Silver's. Yeah, they had good fish, but it sure did not taste like catfish. The catfish with this muddy flavor. Oh my goodness. You can't duplicate it with any other fish. I would definitely say catfish is my favorite kind of fish. Oh my goodness. I forgot about relish. Well, okay. That's how we'll do. We need to let the catfish cool for anyway before we eat it. So what we're gonna do is, here's the hot fork. Kind of clean this table up a little bit. And I'm gonna show you how to make a quick tartar sauce to dip the catfish in. Not that it needs it, because it doesn't. Hold on, let me get this stuff. I wasn't prepared to make the tartar sauce, but you really can't have fish without tartar sauce. Well, you can, but if you know how to make this tartar sauce, you don't have to buy it anymore. I used to work at this one restaurant where we sold fried catfish. No, it wasn't even catfish. It was fried fish that was supposed to be catfish. Isn't that pretty? Let me turn this over so you see how beautiful it is. I love this thick part. And this part that's not as thick is still really good too because it's crunchy. Anyway, we're going to set that over there to rest and cool off. That way we can have our tartar sauce to eat with it. But anyway, at this restaurant where I used to work, they would actually buy the tartar sauce. And then when the customers would ask for tartar sauce, you know, to go with their fish, they'd say, "Oh, sorry, we're out." I was like, "What? You have all the ingredients to make it. How are you out?" So I would actually make the tartar sauce for the customers at the restaurant where I work because it was just so easy and it's so much better than the store-bought stuff. So anyway, all you do, take some mayo. Actually, I think I'm gonna make a lot because I've got a whole nother big piece of fish to fry still. Really, I can't get enough tartar sauce. Homemade, that is. Store-bought, I can definitely get enough. Here, let me kind of get down on this a little better. And again, using dill relish. You could use sweet if you want to. Just depending on what flavor you like. I like everything savory, pretty much. I think sweet stuff is for desserts. Okay, and here Got dill weed. Camera doesn't want to focus. There it is, dill weed. And I actually have some fresh that's in the garden, but I have to make these videos at night because of the lighting being so bad. See, now the lighting is better. Doesn't that look like just like tartar sauce? But better. Put a little salt in there. Do I have pepper? Okay, a little pepper. Okay, now we're going to taste test it. Usually though, whenever I made this for the customers at the restaurant where I worked, all I put was mayonnaise and relish, and everybody loved it. Really, what's not to love? Okay, let's bring our little star of our show over here. The catfish. Woo-wee. That's beautiful. Look how big these fillets are. Oh my goodness. That's some good catfish right there. Can you see how flaky it is?